There you go. We're on.
Hello.
Ow.
Do you guys know if you can see us? Because we have yet to get our
Right.
tablet up and sorted.
Yeah, good. I'm over in the side.
Let me do it.
Tablet.
Let me do it.
Tablet.
No. Oh, we've got sound on. I don't think I've got stand up, which would help. Don't forget the live chat. Oh, Caroline, Denise already?
Hello. Now we can see you. Sort of. You can see your names.
Yes, we can also see the messages you put, not simply your names.
Mm.
Not long before the end of the year. Hope everyone's had a good year. 1 month and 18 days and it's the new year. And people thought 2019 was a bad year. What are you doing?
That's not what I was looking for. That's not what I was looking for. Don't mind us, we're just having a silly conversation about crocodiles.
Yes, okay, Ash. I'm glad you've thought this through.
But you can get a dwarf crocodile. They only get to 40 kilograms.
Crocodiles are nothing to do with any of the questions coming up, by the way.
Don't worry. So you can get a little dwarf crocodile. They get to 40 kilograms, twice the size of Charlie.
Why not?
It'd be fun.
Exactly. It's one of those things where we would buy it for you because we don't have to look after it ourselves. Happy New Year's! We'll get you a crocodile for New Year's, Ash. It'll be fine. We'll even buy you one of those little carry cases as well.
I'd be more worried about the crocodile if we got one with Cassie around. Cassie would end up murdering it. I'm thinking it's a doggy.
Or Cassie would just end up just like jumping on it constantly.
You can adopt a crocodile.
Now, when you say adopt, is it one of these phony baloney things where they say you're adopting it, but you're just sending them money?
Yes. So yeah, you can adopt a dwarf caiman crocodile from Shepworth Wildlife Park. I think that's Shepworth. Whatever. 20 to 250 pounds to adopt.
Why is it not going to live at the same address as you, Heather? What you need to do is just sort of dig a little pond thing for it to lie in. A little bit of a heat lamp.
Anyway,
Yes, apologies.
not sure what Carl's.
Well, I think it's because when you put in all the things coming up, you literally scheduled it until the final one
That's
in
not
December.
what he's going on about.
I know, but for some reason it's showing that one first. I don't know, probably we made them an order or whatever, and it's thinking the latest one.
Yeah, Carl, we've got Androids, and on the app on Android, it's going from the closest to the furthest one.
Yeah.
Can't find the link again.
At the end of the day, Kyle, Android is better than Apple.
That's true.
Not to be prejudiced. No. Is that the right word?
Probably not.
Caroline's been to Shepworth Wildlife Park. Did you adopt a crocodile while you were there, Caroline?
You apparently adopt quite a few animals from there. Trying to find the link from my mum. No, go away. Go away. Copy link.
Yeah, no, she sent me a message and all.
What am I missing? That was quite a lot trying to get my mum on.
I'm sure we've got Caroline that's been to Shepworth, and Ash who has a friend from college who's a keeper at Shepworth. At the end of the day, I'm not.
Where is Shepworth anyway?
I don't know.
Where's Shepworth?
I'm not surprised because between Heather and Ash, they seem to sort of know everyone in every sort of industry. Ash, get your crocodile from your mate.
My mum's finally on. Yeah, you made it on.
I don't know. My colleague's not joining us this time. I think he only did the one or two the first time. Yeah. That's fine.
Oh, so it's quite close to us then.
Yeah, it's not that far.
Fair enough. Maybe take Cassie there at some point.
Yeah.
I do want to take her to that monkey sanctuary thing up, I think it's near Manchester.
Yeah, that's a fair way to go. Throw Cassie to the crocodiles.
Yeah. Finish my chocolate that much. Alright, so let's make a start, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
So, as per normal, we got our quiz prize, but instead of the first Saturday in, that's meant to say December. I did change most of the stuff apart from the name. So you've got 5 entries before the 12th of December, because there's no point just doing the one entry for that one weekend, because we normally draw up the first Saturday of the month. I think my mum will say date to that.
Yeah, so 12th of December is our last entry. That'll also be our last quiz of the year.
Yeah, and then we'll do it again, what did we say, the second Saturday of January?
Something like that.
We need a break.
Well, there's only so many questions you can come up with, really. So it'd be the 9th. It would be
we need one.
Dangerous Wild Animal License.
So, phone down. I'm going to start. All of you, phones down. Stop texting Ashley. Right, so round 1 is direction sense. This is sort of a play on words for a geography round. I think the first 2 rounds are geography rounds, really.
In a sense, yeah.
Hmm?
In a sense, yes.
So round 1 is out of 5 points. There is a round that we've got out of 10 points. I'm not too sure which one that is yet. So question 1. Which country is directly east of the English port, the port of Sunderland? Hopefully you all know where the port of Sunderland is, otherwise we're not telling you. It's in England somewhere.
Yes, well done. Hence English port.
Yeah. So what we're looking for is the direct line of longitude from that port. Which country does it settle on? It is quite close between two, but one definitely hits it.
Initially, if we were saying English port, you could be thinking of the drink.
Not quite. Yeah, is this Denmark, Sweden, Germany, or Netherlands? So it's quite. Two of these countries are quite close together, but I think it's about 10 miles that one goes above it, below it, one or the other.
About 20 seconds in it.
Better than we have done recently.
19
actually. Question 2. Which one of these countries do not have a west coast? So the west coast is bordering on a body of water. So if it borders on land, we're not including that one. So which of these countries do not have a west coast on an ocean? Is it Spain, Republic of Ireland, Greece, or Romania? So we're looking for the country that does not have any part of a west coast on water. Question 3. Which one of these countries does not have a border on the Black Sea?
No, it's just
Yeah. Is this Turkey, Romania, Georgia, or
Azerbaijan.
Thank you, that one. So 3 of these are bordering on the Black Sea, one is not. Which is that one that's not?
No, geography is not my forte either.
I like my geography.
I know you do.
I just didn't pay attention to it at school, couldn't be honest. What? That light's running out quicker.
Is it?
I don't think so. Question 4. Which country would you stop at if you went 1,000 miles directly east of Dublin? So again, we're looking on the longitude line from the city of Dublin. Which country would you land in if you went exactly 1,000 miles east? Is this the Czech Republic, Ukraine, Poland, or Belarus? So some of these countries are going up or down. So we want the one that goes directly into it. I don't know, what did you tell me 20 years ago? I can't remember. I was 13. I feel sorry for you when I was 13. 5. What is the least amount of countries you'd pass through if you went from Spain to Greece by land? Now by land we mean by car. So no ferries, no planes. So by car or by foot basically. So no going across any water band at all.
Truly fewest.
Least fewest, same thing.
So I think in the fewest if you can count them, or least if you can't count them.
I really don't care.
You got
So-
to be grammatically correct.
Shush. Now, by passing through, we mean going from one end to the other and going directly through it. So we are not including Spain as a start, and we're not including Greece as an end, because you're not passing completely through these two countries. So are you passing through 8, 7, 6, or 9 countries? I think there's 2 or 3 different routes for the smallest amount, but we just got one route down.
Focus in school.
Yep, that's a confession that I gave you, that you and Dad both sleepless nights. Anyway, answers.
So, which country is directly east of the English port, the port of Sunderland? It is Denmark. So, it is roughly 800 kilometres between the 2 points across the North Sea.
Did you look up the distance between where that point would go and the border between Denmark and Germany?
No, I didn't.
Okay. But yeah, it was between Denmark and Germany, but it was just above Denmark.
It could have been Germany. Not Germany.
No, I'm not between Denmark and Germany. Those two countries met.
Was Germany there? I didn't
Yeah.
think it was Germany.
It was Germany.
Anyway, question 2: which of these countries do not have a west coast? It is Romania. So if you put Spain, then you'd have been wrong there, because Spain does have a west coast, as Portugal doesn't cover the entire west side of Spain. Romania is home to the world's heaviest building, which is Bucharest Palace of Parliament, which is apparently the heaviest building in the world. Very curious as to how they weigh buildings.
Yeah, Germany.
Fair enough.
So yeah, for anyone who's interested, I can show Google Maps on YouTube, that's fine. But by going from the port of Sunderland right across to Denmark, you would go to that, the national park, if you can see the map, that is. I don't know how well you can see it with that, but you'd go across to the national park. That's directly.
Question 3: which one of the countries does not have a border on the Black Sea? It was Azerbaijan. Apparently, Azerbaijan's national flag is the largest in the world. The flag is made from silk, weighs 2 tons, and measures 100 by 50 meters, which is apparently the size of a football field, or 2 football fields. So yeah, really big flag for some reason, because apparently when it's really windy, they have to take it down, otherwise the flag would actually rip off the flagpole.
Okay.
Question 4: which country would you stop at if you went 1,000 miles directly east of Dublin? It'd be Poland. Poland is the 9th largest country in Europe, and the name comes from the word that means people living in open fields.
Okay.
So Poland is derived from the people living in open fields. Then question 5: what is the least amount of countries you'd pass through if you went from Spain to Greece via land? To 6. So you pass through France, Italy, Slovenia, Hungary, Serbia, North Macedonia, and Greece.
Well, when you get to Greece.
Well, you get to Greece, but yeah.
So yeah, there's more than one route you can do, but I think there's only 2 or 3 that you can get 6 on.
Yeah.
And it's not the quickest route either. I think the quickest route was 7.
Yeah, because sticking by the coast, then yes, you'd go through a few other places.
Because you've got that big clamp on the top of Italy, don't you? Going down.
Yeah. How did people do on that? Put it on some big scales, yeah.
Well, at least the mum's got both the same amount of points. Carl and Pamela both got 5 points.
Well, the only thing I admit is I was a smart ass. Well, I kind of still am, but yeah. Yeah, well done to Pamela and Kyle. Camera's jittering a bit. Anyway, move on.
Okay, so round 2. Now this is another geography sort of round. So these are country dialing codes. So every question that we'll be giving you will be giving you a plus and a number. You need to pick out of the options which country this would be dialing.
So, for instance, for England, you'd be dialing +44.
Yeah, that's not in the questions though, but yeah. And the states are 1, if anyone is interested. But yeah.
I mean, have we ever thought about swapping
Not
hairstyles?
swap hairstyles.
The only time you can swap hairstyles is if you're wearing a toupee.
So yeah, we want the country that these codes associate to. So, question 6. Which country has a dialing code of +27? Zimbabwe, Botswana, South Africa, or Kenya? +2, for just general information, is Africa. Each continent have got their own number. The very first one, that is.
Fair enough.
That's why you've only got 1 for America, which is why I didn't put it in. There's only the 1. Canada and America have the same dialing code.
Oh, really?
It's 1.
Really?
I think there's up to 7, 8. Question 7. Which dialing code with country has a dialing code of +61? Is this New Zealand, Australia, Malaysia, or Thailand? All of these countries are included in the +6 area, so where's +61?
I think it keeps resetting for 30 seconds.
My thing keeps on resetting to automatic brightness, which annoys me. Question 8. Which country has a dialing code of +34? Is Ireland, Spain, Malta, or Ukraine? Europe have got 2 dialing codes. We've got both +3 and +4 for any information. So where's 34?
Yeah, I didn't bother trying to find interesting information for each of these regarding dialing codes because there's not really much you can talk about it across 5 questions.
The only interesting fact I've got is that each continent is 1 or 2 different numbers.
Yeah.
And they all originate off that. Question 9. Which country has a dialing code of +81? Is this Vietnam, Hong Kong, Japan, or China? And yes, Hong Kong is still classed as a country on its own, so they've got a completely different dialing code to China. And then last one. Which country has a dialing code of +91? Is this Turkey, India, Pakistan, or Jordan? So +9 is the Middle East. So yeah, I think there's 9 different area code numbers. So I think North America's 1, South America's 2. No, it's not South America. There's 2. Africa's 2. I don't know what South America is then. Because yeah, Africa's 2.
Of course you do, Heather.
Well, yeah, so they'll know them. Yeah, answers.
So, question 6. Which country has a dialing code of +27? That was South Africa.
Yeah, Mum, you should have got that one, actually.
So, South Africa is home to the highest commercial bungee jump in the world at 710 feet.
Is that what you found, was it?
Yep.
Fair
Like I
enough.
say, these are just generic, interesting facts about the areas. Nothing to do with the dialing codes at all.
Fair enough.
Question 7. Which country is the dialing code of +61? It is Australia. So Australia is the driest of any continent on Earth other than Antarctica.
Okay.
And yes, Antarctica is dry because it doesn't actually rain, so it's classed as dry.
It's classed as a desert.
Yes.
Not dry. It's classed as a desert.
Yes. Deserts are dry.
Dry in precipitation.
Yes.
Still, a landmass of ice is still not dry. Because you get wet.
It is classed as dry
Just
because there's
carry-
no precipitation.
It's classed as a desert, not dry.
Which country is the dialing code of +34? That is Spain. So Spain was originally 10 different kingdoms, all with their own language, and they became one country in 1516. Question 9. Which country has the dialing code of +81? That is Japan. So in Japan there are apparently more pets than children. And I wonder how many of those are crocodiles.
I can guess that the majority of their pets are little handbag dogs.
Possibly.
Because they're the ones that bred them.
Are they?
Yeah.
Then question 10. Which country has a dialing code of +91? That is India. So India is the wettest inhabited place on Earth with about 12 litres of rain annually.
So, yeah, let us know how you've done. These were just common countries that we picked that you might have called at some point. I'm sure we've all had a call from India, but it wouldn't have come up with the code. I don't get it.
No, I don't get it either.
I don't get where you put Kyle.
And yet people still seem to have done alright on this.
Even my mum got 4. How'd you get 4? Well, I suppose you might know Australia. I don't know how you'd know the other 3.
Fair enough.
So I thought that round was actually going to be a bit difficult.
Well, yes, so
Obviously
did
not.
I.
So yeah, obviously not. Yeah, fair enough.
Anyway,
Yeah, all done not too badly at all. Well done, everyone.
clearly we need to make this harder. I don't understand. I thought that was going to be difficult.
Well, yeah, I was half tempted of changing it because I thought you wouldn't get them. But obviously I was wrong. Anyway, we're going to go on to round 3. So this round is anime. So all of these are little pictures. This is the one that you got 2 points on. So you need to both name the character, which is a picture on the screen, and or the program that's from for the 2 points. So you can get one of them for 1 point, 2 for both points. So question 11. Name the character and TV show for 2 points.
Everyone should know this.
We're not bothered about spelling. That's down to you at the end of the day.
Well, yeah, we're not going to be able to penalise someone on spelling. We can't go around to their houses, can we?
Well, no.
Exactly. Send a bunch of stormtroopers to everyone's house to check them their spelling.
Question 12. Same question. This one might be a bit more tricky.
I think at some point when we colonise other planets, what would their area of code be? Would you have a specific area code for Mars? Or would you have to have a specific area code for the different parts of Mars? I don't understand what I should put.
Question 13. Same question.
been a long time since I ever watched this.
I think I only watched a few of these episodes with a friend.
I
I had the little
yeah,
thingies.
so did I.
One of my friends actually had a thing. Right, 14. And the last one.
It's a shadow.
Not quite. I always quite liked them.
I really should carry on watching the series.
Well, someone will drive. And answers.
So, question 11. Who was that character? It was Pikachu from Pokemon. So, the main character, Ash, has been in the Pokemon series since 1998. He has been 10 years old for 22 series across 22 years. Being 10 years old for 22 years. That's impressive.
Your mum said we used to like these, but yeah, no chance.
Question 12. Who was that character? That was Agumon from Digimon. So Digimon first aired in 1999, but has only had 8 series. It's basically about a group of kids that travel into the digital world with little creatures, things, and battle other creatures. Some sort of weird thing against viruses. Pardon me. Question 13. Who was this? That was Raycon from Beyblade. Again, couldn't have told you the character, but I recognised the person from the show. Beyblade first aired in 2001. So Beyblade is roughly about creatures that live in spinning tops that are used in tournaments. It's a very rough thing. But yeah, they do spinning tops, so creatures come out and they fight each other. Question 14. Who is this? This was Jigglypuff from Pokemon again. So Jigglypuff is a creature who follows the main characters around, and when it sings, it sends everyone to sleep. And that then annoys it, and it starts scribbling on their faces with a marker. And then question 15. Who is this? It was Mr. Popo from Dragon Ball. So apparently the fight between Frieza and Goku on Namek is almost 4 hours long, and it's the longest fight in anime history.
I know. We used to only have an episode once a week.
It was just the same thing over and over again, was it?
Yes, it was. I think it took a good 2-3 months to get through a fight.
Really? Well, I say it's supposed to be 4 hours long.
Well, an episode's only 20 minutes, so 20 minutes once a week. Yeah, you'll get the idea.
So there's 12 episodes of them fighting. They really wanted to bulk that series out then, didn't they?
Well, the thing is that the graphic novels are just as bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not as long. So the series have drawn it out, but yeah, you still get one entire graphic novel for one fight.
So Ash is doing the best.
I still like Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball. I'm not a big fan of Dragon Ball GT, and I've not started watching the new Dragon Ball series. There's 4 series out there.
Maybe you could put Yu-Gi-Oh on there. I quite like Yu-Gi-Oh still. Yeah, so it looks like Ash has done the best currently. I'm guessing that's Ash, Heather, and Agni. What was one group, but yeah. So how is it that this round is harder than the previous round? I mean, to be honest, I guess that's a good thing. People living more in the real world than in the anime world.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So it kind of looks bad on me now for sort of looking at that and going, oh, I probably could have got 9 out of 10.
Right, so we move on to round 4. So round 4, these are logos. So we've done a logo section in the past, but this is different logos. So you need to name the company that this logo is from. We've taken out the name, so it's not as easy. So, question 16. So you need to name the company.
It's the smile.
You got one there.
Mm.
Never heard of Dragon Ball? How can you? I love the program.
Digimon is not too far from just Pokemon, really.
Beyblade's just completely different.
Yeah.
Question 17. Name the company. Still raining. I think. Or was that just you squeaking in the chair?
Oh, that was just me squeaking on the chair. I actually have facts about why and where these things came from.
Right, 18. Name the company. There you go, Ash. There's your crocodile. Need to carry on making Cassie's New Year calendar.
Mm-hmm.
$19.
Yeah, you could have some Super Patrol. Why you do that?
See. See, we mind readers, Ash. I knew that you were going to ask about a crocodile today, so there you go. Right, last one. And then we've got a 2-minute break.
Happy feet.
Glowy feet.
Well, yeah, certainly. Use that as a nightlight. There's been tap dancing in hot coals.
Tap dancing. Right, answers.
So, question 16. This logo is from Amazon. So, the whole point of the logo is to show that their products go from A to Z.
Or A to Z if you're American.
At the end of the day, it's a little gimmick.
Yeah.
Question 17. So, this logo is from RBS, Royal Bank of Scotland. So apparently this is called a daisy wheel, which dates back to 1969 and is made up of stacks of coins to represent the accumulation and concentration of wealth in customers' interests. Apparently.
Fair enough.
Question 18. This is, of course, Lacoste. So the alligator was in reference to a bet between tennis player René Lacoste and his coach over a crocodile suitcase. The artist Robert George brings the crocodile logo to life in 1927. So, question 19. This is obviously Jaguar. So the Leaping Jaguar logo was introduced in 1945. It was designed to meet the core values of the automaker. The Jaguar logo is meant to symbolize grace, elegance, performance, power, and the ambition to leap forward. Question 20. This little penguin guy is Linux operating system. So the earliest version of the logo was designed in 1996. The company held 3 competitions for the Linux logo, but the penguin won none of them. However, it was the emblem that became the company's mascot. So despite the fact it won none of the competitions for the logo, they still took that on as the mascot.
Well, obviously they liked it.
Yeah, how did people do?
Quite well.
I'm guessing it was mainly the penguin won that.
Which ones did you not know? Those who didn't get full marks of. So, which ones did you not know? Because that took a while to figure out what that little penguin was from. I was sitting here for about 2-3 minutes trying to figure it out originally.
Anything, didn't you?
Well, there's a break now anyway.
Is that the break, is it?
Yeah, that's a break.
Yeah, the penguin.
So, you got 2 minutes to have a break.
Yeah. Go get a drink. Freshen up. Go to the loo. Top up the wine glass. I was in a very punny mood. I was in a punny mood. I thought it was amusing.
Yes. Could have got a slightly better quality one than that. That's making my eyes hurt.
The whole thing burying his head in the sand, basically. Racist. Yes. I thought it was amusing.
What noise coming from?
What
It's not
noise?
cussing. Must be next door. Next door's making a noise again.
Yeah, that was fireworks.
You didn't put the...
Oh, did I not put the timer on that one? Oh, sorry.
I can't really go back to it.
You know?
I don't think so.
No, okay. Apologies.
So yeah, we've got no idea what that one was.
I know what that one was. It's basically another one similar to the second one with the slipped into a coma thing.
Is everyone back? Go on.
Buffering.
Did you guys just get a buffering on your video, or was it just outside?
So confidence with the thing jittering.
Is the video stream solid?
Yeah. Are you guys seeing us okay, or is it just on our end? Hopefully we don't drop out at all. Well, it's smooth currently.
Right, I think it's just because it's on the screen, so let's move on to the questions, and because I think it's just those without any animations that the thingy starts to mess up.
Okay.
Right, so that should be better now, because I think it's just when we go onto normal screen. Yeah, it seems to be alright now. Not entirely sure what happened there. Anyway, question 21.
You're frozen like the desert.
So you need to name the tree. We're going to give you a picture of a seed, and you need to name the tree. So it should sort stuff out when it goes onto that.
Hopefully, we've just frozen again for a bit.
We've still got a 20 megabyte upload rate, so it shouldn't be a problem. Hopefully. So let's just circle it now.
At the end of the day, we seem to be having some technical difficulties.
I haven't got an idea why.
Yeah.
My broadband seems alright.
Yeah, hopefully it'll sort itself out.
Yeah. You're probably getting more time on this question. I just wanted to check the speed on the thing. At the end of the day, I think you're still getting the picture and you're still getting a bit of a time, so
Yeah.
I think for the fact of the quiz, I think this should be okay. So it's, if you can hear us, it is you're naming the tree from the seed. So you need to name the tree. What is that seed from? Yeah, our internet's gone right down. Why is our internet so low? Upload's fine. It's the download, that's all crap.
It's so fine, it's still lower than it should be.
Oh yeah, because it's supposed to be 20 megabytes, not 14. So yeah, Virgin seems to be having a problem, so hopefully you can still see us.
Yeah.
We'll still go through the questions, because you should still be able to see part of the question. It's about the same amount of time, really.
Yeah. It is a seed, what is the tree?
This one's got 3 different trees, so we want any one of those trees. Because there's 3 different trees who have this sort of seed. Obviously this seed's specific to a tree, but we're just going to be generic.
Yeah. Hopefully everyone can still see and hear us okay. Things seem to have sorted themselves out a bit.
Just make sure that you refresh the page, because with the buffering it would have lost a little bit of time, so you would probably end up being about a minute, maybe even 2 minutes behind. So just keep on resetting the string, reloading the page or whatever. You won't lose us because we won't disconnect, so don't worry about that.
Well, hopefully not.
Well, we won't disconnect, purposely disconnect, but yeah. 24. Because the thing is, we had to change our broadband because we were on 35 megabyte upload, but the people for Virgin decided to increase our price dramatically.
Yeah, they tried to charge us 52.
So we had to drop down to the next tier, which was 20 megabyte upload, but that should still be fine. So I think it's just the area that's being a pain today. So yeah, just remember to keep on refreshing it. And nobody can hear us.
At the end of the day, if you can hear us, that's the main thing.
You'd still need picture to figure out what the seeds are.
Well, I guess.
Last one of the season. Hopefully you've all seen a little bit of each seed. Really.
At the end of the day, if the picture's frozen but on the picture.
Because we've just refreshed our tablet and we've not had any problems. So if you've not refreshed your screen, try refreshing it. Yeah, refreshed.
I haven't changed it from top chat. Need to put it into live so we can see everyone.
So does anyone need to go back to any of these questions? Because with our issues, I don't mind going back. So if you need a picture and one of the numbers, just put the number in the comment, and we'll go through to the answers in about a minute, just to make sure that everyone can actually see us.
Yeah, make sure everyone's had chance.
So any numbers, just put it in the comments, and we'll go back to it. So it seems to be all right now. Check. Better than I was. Still not where it's supposed to be though. But that's the download. That went up. That won't affect us. The upload. That's the problem.
It's still better than it was. Okay, so I'm guessing everyone is happy and we can just carry on to the answers then.
Because we'll stop on each picture when we go through the answers anyway. So
okay. Going through to the answers.
So we'll stop on the picture for 30 seconds just in case you didn't see it. So this was question 26. So 26? What seed?
20, 21.
21 then. This was question 21. So what seed was this from if you didn't see it?
Fair enough. So going on to the answer, question 21, this was from an oak tree. So yeah, acorns from an oak tree. Apparently there are around 500 species of oak, a large deciduous tree growing up to 14 meters tall. Oaks shorten with age in order to extend their lifespan. So just like humans, oaks get smaller as they get older. Question 22. So this one is from a pine tree. So there are apparently around 125 species of pine, and pine trees tend to live on average 1,000 years old, but the oldest pine tree is 4,800 years old. Imagine the things it's seen.
So our area have got issues with TV, but we don't have TV anyway.
No.
Broadband's apparently fun. I know, it just annoys me when we don't have what we're supposed to have.
So question 23. So
wait a little bit. Just make sure everyone's seen the picture. Well, not a minute, but yeah. So this was question 23. So you're wanting which tree, and this was 3 tree species produce these kind of seeds.
So you could either have it as ash, maple, or sycamore.
And these seeds are normally called samaras, which we all know is helicopters.
Yeah. So fossil records show that there were species of maple trees that were around with the dinosaurs. So maple trees are one of the oldest type of trees. Question 24. Everyone should know this one. So these are chestnuts from a chestnut tree, or conkers, as more commonly known. So they typically live 200 to 800 years old. The smallest chestnut only grows between 6.5 and 26 feet, while the largest species grows up to 200 feet. Okay. And question 25 is our tree. Yes, yes it is. These are seed pods from a birch tree. So there are 60 different species, and on average they live 40 to 50 years. However, they can live up to 200 years. So birch trees are one of those trees that don't actually live as long as the rest of them. Yeah, how did people do on their trees?
Even though we had a bit of an issue.
Aye. See, I may have been able to get 3. The oak, pine and chestnut. I probably wouldn't have got birch.
I probably wouldn't have thought of chestnut.
I
would have just...
before.
I know, but I never could think of what they're called.
What would you have just called it? A conker tree?
Yes. And I would have just called them helicopters from number 23.
Yeah. So yes, from the helicopter tree, that well-known tree.
Yep. Still not done too badly.
See, I still think that either you guys are getting cleverer or our questions are just getting easier. We need to come up with harder questions.
It still needs to be fun.
Yeah, I know.
Right, so we're not going to stick on a page too long in case it does start doing that again, because you never know, that might have been the reason. So we're going to move on to round 6. So this is the same as last week, so this is our mix-up round. So every page has got a question, and there's more than one answer, but it's got the number of answers that you can choose from at the bottom of the page. We only want one of those. You're not going to get any extra points for naming all of them. So we just want one answer from the specific question. So question 26. So which country? Name one country that starts with P that only has one land bordering neighbouring country. And there are 2 available answers.
A country that only has one neighbour next to it connected by land.
I think it still doesn't. Keep on forgetting to remove that delay.
Yeah. Yeah, so Clara got the trees for Ash and Kyle. Clara and Kyle. Nope, buffering again.
We'll stay, if it does buffer again like this, we'll just stay on the page for a little bit longer each time. Make sure that you can all see the questions. Yeah, we're not going to go anywhere.
Oh.
Right. Question 27. Name one Scottish county which starts with the letter A. So there are 4 available answers.
Again, you only need to get one of the answers. You don't need to get all of them.
Yeah, you're not going to get any extra points.
If you get all of them, all you get is a nice hearty pat on the back from yourself.
Yeah. Only 1 point is available.
Mm.
Ah, 28. Name one county of the Republic of Ireland which starts with the letter K. Now there are 3 available answers. So name the Republic of Ireland county which starts with the letter K. And if I was doing this, I'd only think of one. There's only one I can think of. Even though I did this earlier. And for me, because Ireland and Scotland are just so close that they sound quite similar in names.
Not that close.
What? They're both Celtic countries.
Celtic.
Celtic, whatever. But yeah. Right, 29. Name one of the states of America which end in the letter O. There are 4 answers available. So, name a state which ends in the letter O.
The people have got 4 didn't know the butch.
I used to play with those when I was a kid.
Yeah. Question 28.
That's okay, Denise. If we put an UK question, and I've got to put an Ireland question in as well to make it fair.
Yeah, exactly.
Besides, we are neighbouring countries. 30. Name one of the dog breeds which begin with the letter P. There are 7 available answers. So name the breed.
Yeah, we were running out of ideas, so we went for another dog one. I'm sure we could probably go through the whole alphabet with dog breeds.
Potentially, yeah. There's just loads with like A's and stuff like that.
Is there?
So yeah, this one's not too difficult. We've actually got pictures right at the end of all 7 of these different dogs. And some of them look weird. Yeah, it doesn't quite work like that, man. You need to actually figure out the proper country, the proper state name. Right, answers.
So, question 26. Name one country that starts with a P that only has one land bordering neighbour. You could either have Portugal or Papua New Guinea. So, 1 point for either of those. 1 point per question.
Yeah. So you won't get 2 points if you get both. You could just test your knowledge by trying to get as many as you can, really.
Question 27. Name the Scottish county which starts with the letter A. So you had 4 choices here. You've got Aberdeenshire, Angus, Argyll, and Ayrshire. I don't know how you pronounce that last one.
Probably something like
Ayrshire.
Also, number 3, it can also have Shire at the end of it. That's fine. And Angus, there's different ways as well of saying that county. I think there was like Forfarshire as well. So it starts with an F, but the main one starts with an A.
So, question 28. Name one county in the Republic of Ireland which starts with the letter K. So 2 of these sound like actions. So you could have Kerry, Kildale, or Kilkenny. Kildare. But either way, I got Dale. But either way, those 2 and 3 sound like actions.
Kilkenny or South Park.
Yes. Oh my God, you killed Kenny!
Wait a minute, because I don't have the answers listed at the end of these ones.
What do you mean?
I don't have the sheet at the end of these. These are the only answers I've got from this question. So just in case people are behind, you're just going through them too quickly.
Question 29. Name one of the states in America that ends in O. You could add Colorado, Idaho, New Mexico, or Ohio.
So any 4 of them.
Any 4 of them?
Well, any one out of the 4. And California and Texaco don't count.
Texaco does oil.
Well, Texio. So
Yeah.
you can put C in it.
And then question 30. Name a dog breed beginning with P. You could add Papillon, Pekingese, Pointer, Pomeranian, Poodle, Pug, and Pulley.
So yeah, so we've got the pictures up there. So that one's a Papillion. So that one's quite cute. Kind of looks like a Jack Russell cross something fluffy.
Jack Russell crossed with a bat.
That too. Got big ears.
Mm.
And then this one's a Pekingese, which is, yeah, not my kind of dog.
No, it just looks like like a big fur ball with a very tiny face.
Yeah, sort of a pug sort of thing.
A pug crossed with a tumbleweed.
Meaning. That one's a Pointer.
Yes, type of dog where you go, where is it? And it goes, over there.
That's a Pomeranian, which I think is cute.
It's just a walking teddy bear.
Yeah, but I think he's cute.
It's a teddy bear.
He's cute. It's a cute doggy. And then you get the poodles, which people go crazy of and try and shave in all different places and make them look weird. Came across one picture of a pink one. They literally dyed their dog pink.
A pink poodle?
Mm.
Sorry.
Pink poodle.
Pink poodle.
That's a pug, as most of you should know anyway. It's just the last one I've never heard of, so a Polly. It didn't pop up on the list.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that one didn't pop on the list, Caroline. So yes, you can have Patterdale Terrier. Pamela, sorry. I wonder why it didn't pop up. There's also a Plummer Terrier as well. I wonder why the list I had.
Parson Russell.
The list I had obviously wasn't complete. I'll need to make sure I've got that correct for next time. Then you got the Pulley, which, yeah, a natural dreadlock dog.
Aye. Constantly walking into walls though.
Yeah. Now I saw this and I automatically thought of Dennis the Menace, but I don't think that Dennis the Menace had that, so I'm not entirely sure where I've seen this dog in a film before, but I don't know where. If anyone knows, let me know because it's bugging me.
Isn't that like a kid's thing, wasn't it? Like Come Fly With Me or something?
No,
where
I don't think so.
A woman had her own plane.
So yeah, let us know if you know which film this dog's from. Because there was a white one as well. And that's annoying me. Can't figure it out. Right, so we're going to move on to our last round, which is our normal word games.
Apparently, Nasher, which is Dennis the Menace's dog, is an Abyssinian wire-haired tripe hound.
Yeah. No, I know it's not Dennis the Menace because I saw pictures of him. So
Which
it's not
is that type of dog,
So
apparently.
it's not him. Sure. I'm not sure we can include Pinscher because you've usually got a name before it. So you've got the miniature Pinscher and the German Pinscher. So miniature would be M, German would be G. So we can't include Pinscher.
See if like pets film.
Right, so we've got word games. So question 31. So we've got our normal anagram. So hard this one, and I'm not about to try and pronounce it. Flick Fud. So what does that make?
It just sounds like you're swearing in a foreign language.
Flick Fud it. Yeah. Rough and Dennis.
It's Nasher normally.
Yeah.
Dennis the Menace. I don't know if it's different in the different country versions. I've always just known it as Nasher.
Right, 32, so this is a blockbuster puzzle. What A is the surname of the man who created the Thunderbird series? So what A is the surname? Do you still have any numbers hiding?
What I did for those three.
Right, 23. So countdown. So you need to make 239. That one should be simple. I did it a long way again. I love a long ways. I have watched Santa Claus.
I can get it with 4 numbers.
I think Santa Claus is a Labrador. So I don't think, unless there is one of them in that. I'd need to watch those programs again because I like all the Santa Buddies films.
Yeah.
Need to watch them again. I like that. Oh, I like Labradors.
Yeah.
Right, 54. So this is our Price is Right. So what is the current online recommended retail price of the following? So this is off Asda this morning. So it's the Thornton's Classic Chocolate Selection. 449 grams. I don't know why it's not just 450. That was from Asda. So 1 point if you get within £2. 2 points if you're within 50p. Now, I like my Thorntons, but they're just far too expensive for me. I'm quite happy with Quality Streets. Give them an extra 10 seconds because the timer did start before I started talking.
Well, yeah.
Need to sort out that timer on this one, really.
I think you just need to move it so the picture comes after you clicked the thing.
Well, I did forget to put the animation on the picture. Right, and the last one. Hopefully you all know these ones. So, what are the 10 plagues of Egypt? So the 10 plagues of Egypt that God sent upon the people of Egypt when the Pharaoh would not let Moses and his people go. So there are 10 of them.
I only know some of them from the Prince of Egypt film. It's a good film.
I've still not seen that film.
Terrible.
So I'll be disappointed if many of you don't get at least 5 of them. Because this should be a well-known story. Heather, I'm expecting the 4 marks off you.
No pressure.
No pressure at all, but I'm expecting 4 marks off you. I'll give you a few extra seconds, make sure you've all written them down. So we've double checked these answers because looking on Google and some of them have weird things on them. So this is I've actually referenced all of these from the NASB Bible. So got our answers.
Question 31, what was the acronym? So the acronym was difficult. Not literally it was difficult, I mean that is the word. Question 32, what is the name, what A is the name of the person who created Thunderbird? It was Anderson. So Thunderbirds were first made in September of 1965. Good old puppets on strings. Question 33, the countdown numbers to get 239, so it is possible. The way Robin did it was
a very long way.
75 times 9, which equals 675. 5 by 3 is 225, plus 7 times 2 to get 239. The way I did it was 75 times 3, and add 9, add 5.
I know there was probably an easier way of doing it. I just I just have to make sure it's doable to start with, and then it's possible to get quicker.
At the end of the day, if you think you've got it, give yourself a point. We're not able to check your workings, so...
Don't forget that we have said in the past that if you get within 5 points of it, you can have half a point. I keep on forgetting to say that, but yeah. If you get within 5 points, you got half a point.
Question 34. What is the recommended the RRP of the Thornton chocolate box? It was £7. So once again, 1 point if you're within £2 and 2 points if you're within 50p.
So you'll get 1 point if you got between £5 and £9. 2 points if you got within £6.50 to £7.50.
And then question 35. What were the 10 plagues of Egypt? So you had water turning into blood, frogs, gnats or lice, flies, pestilence killing domestic animals, boils, hail, locusts, darkness, and the death of the firstborn.
So these, because you get so many different variations on Google, I mean, we were looking at one of them and it was like
Stampeding animals.
Yeah, I don't know where that one came from because it's not in any of these ones I've looked at. Because I've referenced all of this from the New American Standard Bible, and for anyone interested, it's Exodus 7, verse 14, and continued to chapter 11, verse 10. That's a point.
It really is.
Thank you, God.
You really just wanted to use up all the numbers for some reason.
No.
At least I'm not the only one there.
Caroline, I thought you would have got more of the Bible reference one. Heather's 40 out of 50.
Yeah, out of 50 for the total score. But I think a lot of people have done quite well on our rounds this time.
I think so. So on the very last quiz of this year, whatever Saturday that is, I can't remember now. We'll do a slightly extended quiz, maybe an extra 10 minutes or so, and put some extra questions in and make it fun.
So we were saying 12th
We'll do
of
it.
December.
Yeah. So we'll do an Advent sort of a quiz. We won't specifically do it for Christmas.
Just Thursday, Christmas. Robin gave to me.
Just a festive sort of quiz.
10 plagues of Egypt.
Never mind, we've got 26.
5 dogs beginning with P.
Have got 45 out of 50. Maybe counted. So yeah, hopefully everyone enjoyed that one.
Yes.
And we'll be back next weekend. 21st of November.
Isn't this month going quickly?
And start getting my candles, otherwise I'm going to run out of time.
Yeah. So thank you everyone for joining us. Hopefully you enjoyed this. And yeah, we'll see you again next week.
Yep.
So, let's stay safe. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
I think everyone on there has like.
Yeah, I think they have. We need more people to join in. Stop spreading the message, getting your other friends.
I'm happy with my little group. We'll be fine on my own. I don't mind other people joining, but yeah. Alright, so we'll see everyone again next week.
Bye bye.